This is a special video. It's really only for subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, you can just move along and that'll allow me to finally move forward. I'm really busy here. Listen. First off, if you are a subscriber, I'm going to leave that in. It's raw, it's weird, but I'm going to leave it in for a specific reason. Because I need to see what resonates with an audience. I need to try different things, and I'm kind of going back to my roots. And in this video, I want to honor you and say thank you for responding to my community post, for sharing your thoughts, ideas, for being vulnerable, for opening up, and I simply want to share what I've learned about YouTube over the last whole bunch of years. And fact of the matter is, I am just like you. I have worries, I have inhibitions, I'm unsure very often, but the one thing I do is I continue to course forward and it's allowed me to grow. And it'll do the same for you. The overarching theme, I'm going to give it to you right now. Publish a video often and look at it and simply ask yourself one simple question. What kind of sucks about this video? And what can I improve on this video? And the more you're able to look at that and move forward, striving to improve that very thing on your next upload is the way you'll move forward and absolutely grow. So our first question comes from Charlie, and he says, I look at similar channels to mine who do incredibly well with numbers, and I cannot figure it out. Like, why do they do well and I don't? It's like a video game, and the moment you step up to the camera and you start recording, things are set in place that will determine your success or lack thereof. And what I just shared about striving to improve, Charlie, I looked at one of your latest videos. You didn't really get to the point. The audio was okay. You were kind of far away from the camera when the video started. I wasn't able to connect with you. And the thing I want you to understand is it's not just about making a video. We need to create videos that viewers deeply engage in. Now, by the way, you can measure this in your YouTube analytics. You can pay attention to, well, are viewers subscribing? When I publish a video, it's scary, man. I get a whole bunch of people that unsubscribe on every video, and then you know what happens? The new subscribers start to come in. When you're starting out with a new channel, you don't have any loss of subscribers because you don't have a subscriber base, but you do get people subscribing as you begin to grow. So I want to encourage you to move forward and understand there are 3 or 4 things, 5 things you want to do. All you need to do is pay attention to your latest video performance. Strive to get more people clicking on your video, CTR. Strive to get people watching your video longer. I published a video on the algorithm. Watch that video. Take in what I share, because literally, you know, I published this video 2 weeks ago, and a few days ago, YouTube comes up and they talk about all the stats I dropped, which is about people watching YouTube on TV, that demographic growing. And guess what happens when people watch on TV? They watch longer. Anyway, watch that video. So you want to get more clicks, longer average view duration, and you want to get viewers to subscribe. You want viewers to comment and engage. You want them to like your video. All of these things will send a powerful signal, and you'll be able to move forward and grow. Cheers, Charlie. You got this. The next comment comes from GSNAD. Interesting name. How much content should I publish before I start making changes based on analytics? I checked out your channel. You're not publishing. Whatever's going on, the fact that you're 1, watching videos on YouTube growth, 2, actually even responding to my community posts tells me you're really into the idea of growing a channel, but I'm not seeing any videos. Publish a video, please. If there's something holding you back, please do your best to decide it shall be, to kick down the door of opportunity and announce your arrival wherever life may take you. When you do that, you will begin to see the thing you want. Now, with every video you publish, pay attention. Some people say, I don't get any data back. You have plenty of information that you can use right from day one in video number 1, allowing you to make changes and to see what you need to work on. So number 1, CTR, average view duration, and how many subscribers are you getting. That's it. And over time, you can pay attention to the data and so on. But you really want to come up with a plan. One of the things I want you to consider is this. The data is simply your report card on how you did. You can still make changes based on what we know as important viewer video elements. If you're not like, what the hell? Think of it as there are 15 things that contribute to a great viewing experience. Your editing, your sound design, your storytelling ability, how you communicate on camera. I don't think I've said actually I probably have, but I probably removed it via editing. So the thing to think about is viewers value about 15 things: storytelling, entertainment value. Anybody can share information on science. There's only one Bill Nye, the science guy. So after you publish, pay attention, look at your video and say, what do I need to improve? How is my lighting, my editing, my delivery, and so on? Make the next video and course forward. That, my friend, will put you on a path that will allow you to grow no matter what. It's inevitable. It happens every time I push forward on YouTube, and you can do it too. Having to start again, I'm seeing about 99% of viewers do not subscribe. Hey, Carl, I'm so glad you're a coaching client. Is subscribers becoming a thing of the past? Or the fact that I'm over 50 working against me? This is what I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. You want to gain subscribers. It signals the algorithm of viewer satisfaction. Those two words are how to really grow on YouTube, to honor viewer satisfaction. And all the things I always share is the way forward. So Carl, I want to let you know that yes, subscribers matter. Yes, if you're getting 1% subscribing, that's very average. Some of my best videos will convert at 3%. And furthermore, as you grow and so on, it won't matter as much, because the flip side of that coin is that as you publish more videos, your reach grows because viewers have seen your video. Even if they don't subscribe, if they leave a comment, if they hit like, if they watch most of your video, the algorithm is going to push out your next video to that group of individuals. Carl, keep moving forward. Do your best to get a tighter niche in mind. Beards is great. It's a little broad, and I think that's great. If that's the way you want to go, what you're doing now is get really great with your storytelling. What you're practicing, I want you to continue with that, because that is a really powerful tool to have in your YouTube tool belt. Our next question is so great. How do I do SEO? Powerful question. It's the thing I did when I started. It's the thing I've kind of let go recently because I didn't have to worry about it at one point. But today I'm leveraging it because it's so very powerful. This is what it is. It's really understanding that you can dramatically reduce the competition to the videos you publish when you leverage the power of video SEO. There's a lot of bad misinformation. I've got a video coming out on that. Furthermore, even better, I've got a detailed step-by-step video really talking about some really simple things we can do without having to use any paid tools, by just surfing YouTube, watching videos, understanding what our niche is, qualifying our niche, looking at our competitors, and more. Stay tuned. Thank you for the question. What is the sweet spot for publishing content, for posting frequency? If you've published less than 100 videos, or you have less than 5,000 subscribers and you really want to see growth, publish more. The reason why is there's a huge advantage that we get when we publish videos. Our videos get this boost based on videos being new. Now, when you combine that with you're also not just publishing videos, but you're striving to improve with every video upload, big things will happen. Almost burn yourself out. And if you're like, my God, what kind of advice is this? It's the advice that's based on what I've seen across countless successful YouTubers. When you look at really successful YouTubers, you'll see time and time again, they have these seasons where they push really hard and they get results. That is a powerful thing to honor and understand. Then when you need to take a step back, don't publish for a week or 10 days. And I guarantee you'll see results at the end of that period. If you publish a video a week, you probably won't, unless they're amazing. But you wouldn't be watching this video at this point if that were the case. So publish a lot, take a break, and then regroup, and then slow down and strive to publish a few choice, I'm talking really incredible videos where you spend more time researching, editing, you film multiple times, whatever it takes to publish something great. But how long should you spend on this kind of a video? Twice as long, maybe 3 times, and then you move on. And by doing both of these things, you're going to enjoy the benefits of gaining momentum with how to publish great videos. Like right now, finally, my studio is optimized. How's the audio? How's the lighting? Do you notice the reflection on my jacket? I do, because I've paid attention. I've got my live streaming set up. All of these things are in place, and now I can record content really fast. Somebody right now, and I want to know, is it you? Somebody right now is thinking, well, I can't do that. I can't be successful. For the love of God, listen. Please, I want good things for you. It's simple. Start where you're at. Use what you got. Take the next step and do the best you can. That's it. When you do that and you continue to step up to the plate, success will have you. If you can honor the fact that there's a season where people really push out content and that helps them, well, when you honor that and you say, well, I can't do that right now, but maybe one day I can. And instead of folding it up and saying, well, I guess I can't succeed, I'm going to lean in and again, best I can, I'm going to take the next step and so on. That's what I know. Does any other YouTuber read the video description? Yes, absolutely. However, it has little impact on videos getting views, just like hashtags, just like YouTube tags. But it can be leveraged to send viewers to new videos. It can be leveraged to promote a specific product or service. The more you optimize your description in a really simple way, and the fewer links that you have, well, the more viewers will click those particular links. Think about that. It's a powerful tool, but it's not going to really help with getting views. Hansel, thank you for the comment. Is YouTube a good investment? Absolutely. And if it's not, give me a website that's a better investment. Like, are you worried about it going away? It's not. Are you worried that you might not get any results? Well, that's going to be the same on every single social media website and video platform, period. The thing I want to encourage you to do is to do the thing. Think about how you want to spend your time and move forward. And this is what I know about being an online entrepreneur / content creator, is that every step that I've taken over the years has brought me to this place right now, where I make money with brands, where I have a loyal audience, where I get to call the shots. I'm a speaker. I'm heading to San Diego in the coming days. If you'll be at Social Media Marketing World, I hope to see you at my talk. Come say hello. So yeah, it's a great investment. It's a great investment in you, but asking, is it going to be okay? I'm worried. I'm not sure. What's going to happen? Do the thing that's calling you. If you want to do the thing, again, decide it shall be. Kick down the door of opportunity and announce your arrival wherever life may take you. Robin, great to see you. Robin's got a question about publishing a video that's not quite her typical type of a video. And then she followed it up and she published another video that was in alignment with her typical video content, and it didn't do very well. And she's like, did I shoot myself in the foot? Not at all. Every video on YouTube is measured on its own merits, its own video analytics. So this is a tip for everybody. If you want to dive deeper into analytics, don't get too worried about your channel analytics. It can be good for understanding your audience in the audience tab. But what is far more powerful is to pay attention to the individual video analytics and to really look at the CTR, how many people are subscribing, and how long they're watching. Watch my video on the YouTube algorithm. It is powerful, and it's helping me to push out and connect with more viewers. What advice would you give to people over the age of 40 who would like to start and build a YouTube audience? Get started as soon as possible. Just know there are millions and millions of viewers that are 12, and there's millions and millions of viewers, billions, that are 50 and 40. And what I want to encourage you to do is start. I am almost 60, and somehow I still have an audience. Am I going to connect with 19-year-olds? No. Is that my goal? No. My goal is to make the very best fun educational videos to share what I've learned about social media, specifically YouTube, and how you can move forward. But what I know is this: there's never been a better time to start on YouTube than about a week ago. That was the best. Even better, honestly, was, I think it was like about 2009, 2010. That was the golden period, but you can't do that. The best thing to do is start immediately. Decide it shall be, and kick down that door of opportunity. Hey Dom, thank you for being a YouTube subscriber for so long. If you have to start a new channel in 2024, do you upload a video every day or one per week? Without question, you publish often. You publish every 2 to 4 days is ideal, and you measure how the last video is performing in real-time analytics. If you see the views stop almost immediately, well then you publish your next video as soon as you can. I'm going to make a video and talk about consistency very soon, but what I can tell you is this. For me, it's not about consistency. It's about creating a body of work and leaving a legacy that people will come back to and watch in years later. When I took a 9-month break in 2023, I had so many people continuing to watch my videos and saying, wow, these videos that you created were amazing, and what you shared, your delivery, and that's because I worked hard at learning what an audience would respond to. And then over time, you can slow down, but early, the more content you publish, in a strategic way, right? Having a specific goal, understanding what the audience is, who the audience is, staying in that lane and honoring those individuals is the way to move forward. And then slow down. You want to gain momentum with the process of uploading, editing, lighting. Maybe you do voiceovers, maybe you don't, but you want to learn all these things, and nothing is more powerful than publishing often. Hey, this one is, I love this one. How does the YouTube algorithm prioritize CTR versus average view duration? Are they combined metrics in YouTube's eyes? Yes, it's 2 words. 2 words, or is it 3? It's watch time per impression. Think about this. Watch time per impression. So what matters to YouTube is, number 1, how many viewers are clicking on your video? And then number 2, how long do they watch that particular video? So even if a video has a 10-minute average view duration, if the CTR is abysmal, it might not perform as well as another video that has low CTR but a long average view duration. So watch time per impression is what you want to think about, and all of these metrics are combined into one kind of score that the algorithm assigns every single video. The score is based on the stuff I share, right? Average view duration, likes, comments, how long they watch, CTR, and how many people are subscribing. All of these things give your video a bigger score in the algorithm's eyes. Great question. I'm curious about how YouTube promotes lives. It's based on the engagement of the audience in real time. So if people are commenting and liking and sharing, there are super chats happening, all that engagement, guess what? Again, it's a signal that the algorithm can measure. And as a live stream is connecting with viewers, YouTube is going to be more likely to push it out to even more people. Here's what I suggest. Plan out your live streams. That can be as little as I'm going to do Q&A, but if you don't have a lot of viewers and they're not asking questions, what's your backup plan? You want to know, I'm talking about this subject. As soon as I start my live stream, I'm going to go straight into this and I'm going to talk about that. Now that's level 1. Level 2 is you really pre-plan your live stream almost like it's going to be a video when it's done, and I'm going to have slides and I'm going to talk about these specific items. You might have bullet points or again slides, and then you walk people through, and that's a great way to create not only a powerful live stream but a powerful video. At the end of the day, the more people engage, the better. And listen, if you want to increase your engagement on your videos or your live streams, the best way to do it is to pay attention to channels like mine, Nick Nimmin, Daniel Patel, Roberto Blake, the crew, right? And then do the thing. Mix it up. It's going to be messy. It's going to suck. You're going to screw it up. Everybody does. I saw a live stream, my pals Daniel and Dee on StreamYard, and they had a heck of a time for 10 minutes. I did too. I had this beautiful presentation and then I couldn't get the slides to work. I thought I had solved my StreamYard dilemma with sharing a screen, and I sort of did. But what I found is I worked it out. I converted the slides to a PDF. It was too big, but I kept moving forward. I solved the problem and I live streamed. Next time, I'll know exactly what to do so that doesn't happen again. You can't figure that out by watching videos. You can't theorize your way to success. You've got to mix it up. And when you do that, then you'll find your way, your brand, your personality, what makes your channel unique and different from everyone else's. And at that point, success will be inevitable. Can you dig what I'm laying down? Why YouTube recommends my own videos to me but not other DCU fans? Because they're not engaging in the manner that you'd like. So once those viewers start to engage, you'll be more likely to get what you want. I want to encourage you to look at what you can do to turn that around. Instead of saying, why isn't YouTube doing this? Instead say, what can I do to increase the engagement with every viewer who lands on my channel? I think when we do that, when we approach it from that manner, we're taking control of our destiny. We're taking control of the thing we want, which is YouTube's success. We're thinking about the steps we can proactively take right now to improve the viewing experience. And I guarantee when you do that on a deeper level, you'll succeed. And my friend, you're already doing great. You already have so much more than so many YouTubers could ever ask for. I want to encourage you to turn the vision a little bit more towards the positivity of what you've got and how you can move forward. I want to share something with you right now. At one point, my channel was doing about 400,000 views a month, was gaining about 7,000 views a month, and that was after publishing hard and consistently for 3 years. And I had grown so much, and I got really smart and ninja about the SEO, about the strategy, about my audience, about making really good decisions, knowing when a collaboration made sense, and also knowing when I just need to make my own videos and work out the kinks. And that was my high point, but I can't look back and be pissy because I don't get that right now. I haven't published at that intensity for 4 years. I didn't have the drive and enthusiasm that I do now. And the fact of the matter is, for a lot of YouTubers, like, it takes time to get to that point. We have to be in a good space mentally. I was in a horrible space mentally. You know, like, to be really creative, you have to be able to focus on things that, you know, are above and beyond what the caveman had to worry about. When you're a caveman, you need to eat, sleep, and not get eaten by a saber-toothed tiger. That's what you focus and think about. I need shelter. And for me, I lost the woman I loved. I went through this really tough times. I moved. I reestablished my life, and I slowly started moving up the echelon of a life existence. At the top of that echelon is self-actualization and creativity. How can you be creative when you're worried about, having a place to live, having love in your life, having people that you can count on? It's hard to. Anyway, I don't know how I got here, but I want to encourage you to course forward and decide it shall be, and strive to focus on your journey. Not what YouTube is doing, but what you can do to get what you want. How does a new channel with no data come up with video ideas? It's really easy. You decide to focus on one specific niche. And then you find 5 channels that are publishing videos in that one niche that you'd like to cover. At this point, it's powerful, it's beautiful. You can move forward and you can say, any of the topics that these channels are covering, well, I'd like to cover them too. And at that point, you've got a niche. And then you see what they're publishing and you make videos that are similar. Decide it shall be and kick down the door of opportunity. For me, what I think is it's not so much about not knowing what to publish. It's having some reservations that are causing some fear, anxiety. Maybe there's a bit of vulnerability that's needed to be on camera or to create a channel, and it's scary. If that's not the case, awesome. But step forward, please, and ask yourself, I know there's a way I can figure this out, and I'm gonna do it. I wonder what that is. And then start to tell yourself, I'm gonna figure it out, because that's a really powerful place to be. And furthermore, I want you to think about this. Listen, if you really want YouTube success and you say to yourself, I'm gonna figure it out, here's what happens. Number one, you're telling your brain and you're getting specific with what you want to achieve. Your brain will go to work. You'll be in the shower or walking your dog or strolling on the beach or in your hometown taking a walk, and an idea will come to you. Why? Because earlier you tasked your brain and you said, figure out how to move forward. And that is the way to do it. So food for thought. 5 channels, you're gonna be the 6th, and you're gonna make videos similar to what they're making. Do the thing, I dare you. Did I have a big crazy expression? Did I look a little insane? That was my goal there. Is there an optimal intro formula for the current YouTube meta? Yeah, all you need to do is create immense intrigue and curiosity so people keep watching. Furthermore, I want you to think about this, is that there's nothing more powerful than having one topic for your channel and then covering a couple subtopics. Okay, so sometimes your videos might not do incredibly well. Not every single video is gonna blow up. Eventually, April is gonna get to this place where, her video doesn't get the views the last one did. And for me personally, she's publishing one video every 5 months. That's not how I want to be a creator. I love what she's doing. She is one of the best creators, one of the smartest creators, but I want to spend time, share thoughts, and move on. And the other thing I would share is think about entertaining content. Even if you're doing how-to information. I think I mentioned Bill Nye the Science Guy. There's a lot of people that cover science. There's only one Bill Nye the Science Guy. He is extremely entertaining in how he communicates. His ability to communicate non-verbally with his hands, his ideas, his production. Big YouTubers have good production. Not all of them, because they know the number one thing is the delivery. That's the thing to think about. The better the delivery, the better you're able to communicate, the more people are going to keep watching. Treasure Forever, thanks for the comment. If you don't like editing, here's what I want to suggest. Make it so you can pay someone to do that. If you're like, I don't have any money, what kind of tip is that? Then do the thing. Because fact of the matter, I think a little bit of editing is going to help you. I think you're already doing that. But if you're not, I would really encourage you just to learn and strive and to move forward. I have published videos on editing. It's not what this channel is about. I might make a video about editing in the future, how to move fast, work smart, and so on. One of the things I did in the past that I still use to this day is I saved a lot of screenshots and images, and then I named those files, those image files, based on what the topic was. If it was audience retention, the file name was audience-retention-watchtime.jpg. And that allows me to identify imagery that I want to add to my video really fast because I've already got the images on a folder. Same thing with B-roll. B-roll is a godsend. You can really move fast. When you have B-roll and you can add it, it takes time and it takes time to learn, but over time you will improve. Kashi asked, how can we really ascertain or identify the size of the audience, right? How much demand there is for a certain niche properly? Just pay attention to those 5 channels that I mentioned, right? Look at how many subscribers they have. Look at how many views they're getting, and then move forward. And honestly, that's a really powerful way to move forward. You want to, 1, choose a niche, and then you got to find 5 that are pretty much making the kind of videos you want to make. And if you can't do that, you really don't have a niche. You have some personal interest at play, and that's totally cool. Like, everybody is going to need and want to do it for themselves. What we really want is a big, huge audience over here interested in a subject, and we want to have like a topic and subject matter over here that we're passionate about. And we want to cover and make these videos, but we want there to be some intersection in the middle between audience, what we're interested in. We want to find that place in the middle, and we want to move forward. Try to keep it simple. And try, instead of saying, my God, it seems so hard, try to tell yourself, you know, a lot of people have done this. I'm going to figure it out. It's so hard. And I've been in that spot where it seems impossible, and then all of a sudden it starts to work. I think you can do it. I believe you can do it. But what do you believe? The moment you continue to publish and upload and you stick to one specific niche, that is the easiest way to grow. Hey, Steven, what's happening, brother? I'm working with a partner who pays accordingly to sales of a coaching service. Is that a branded deal? Do I need to tick the box for paid sponsorship? I would, because you're ultimately, if someone takes action based on your video and you make money, that's kind of a sponsored deal. You're disclosing to the audience that you're making money, and that's a good thing. It's going to keep yourself safe, so that's what I would do. Hey, there's one other tip I want you to think about. This video on the screen right now can help you move forward. Check out that video, and when you do, you're going to feed a poodle.